Greetings, YouTube. Once again, conservative politicians across America have taken a vendetta out on Planned Parenthood. Their current salvo involves an attempt to defund Planned Parenthood of all federal funding. Now, just in case there are any conservative politicians watching this vlog of mine, while Planned Parenthood does in fact do abortions, it is important to remember two things. One, they are legal. And two, those abortions constitute 3% of what Planned Parenthood does. The other 97% of their time, they're dealing with helping people to plan being a parent. Hence the name, Planned Parenthood. It's spelled out right there for you. They also help to make low-cost health care available to women to make sure that they remain healthy, so that at some point in the future, if they want to have children, they can, and for those that have chosen not to, they can just maintain their biological health. Now, defunding Planned Parenthood is going to have absolutely no effect whatsoever on the wealthy. What a shock. The wealthy have always had access to good health care and always will have access to good health care. But Planned Parenthood is frequently the only source of low-income health care available to many women, both in the middle class and those who are poor. So defunding this is going to have an inordinate impact on those people and no impact on the wealthy. So once again, I am appalled by conservative politicians' attempt to undermine access to health care to their fellow Americans. And I'm also appalled by the fact that I know many of those poor and middle-class Americans have voted for those very same conservative politicians. I don't care if they're Republicans, Tea Party members, or Blue Dog Democrats. If they're conservative and you vote for them and you aren't wealthy, you are voting against your best interest, folks. You are voting for people who are going to do everything within their power to harm you. All right? You have to understand that. I've yet to figure out why that is so difficult to grasp. They don't care about you. They want your vote, and that's it. You don't even make it into the book to be considered worth their time. You're not wealthy. They don't care. I mean, another thing that many conservative politicians seem to do is they seem to have this attitude that somehow women are a special interest group. Now, I can remember when Newt Gingrich was in charge of the brown shirts, and that's actually what they said. They actually considered women to be a special interest group. They're half of the friggin' planet's population. And yet to conservative politicians, that makes them a special interest group. Why? Because they aren't white, Christian, and wealthy. And if you aren't white, Christian, and wealthy, and male, they can ignore you. They can shove you into that category of special interest group and push you off to the side. As someone once said many years ago, if men got pregnant, abortions would be sacrosanct. And that is correct. It's much as if men got breast cancer at the same rates that women do, there would be a breast cancer research center on every street corner in America. But there isn't, because they don't. So once again, conservative politicians attempt to undermine the health and well-being of American women. And a lot of those poor and middle-class people are complicit in this action because they voted for those conservative politicians. So me, personally, I'm going to keep voting liberal. I may be pissing in the wind, but at least I'm not complicit in this particular act of vile, underhanded, and immoral behavior. At least this time, blame that on me.